Hi, Randy. All right. You know what sucks? I think I lost all of my, like, nicknames that I had in chat. Or was that like an add-on I could have that I could do that? Whatevs. Oh my gosh, 8 minutes. The time flies sometimes, doesn't it? When I'm just like chilling and looking up other stuff. Cat. He'll move. Yeah, so I figured we could do a quick one. I still have a paper to write. That's my final. So yeah. I'm supposed to write it over the weekend, but I have like a week to write it, another week to write it. So we'll see. Let's see where you are in the MSQ. I don't know. Wait, there should be manage extensions better. This extension might have been corrupted. Oh. Try again. Repair. I don't want to do it for both. Yeah. I think I lost it. Okay. Boo. Decide later. Alright. I am... What's this? Level 64? Done updated. What? And then we have this. We could do that. I mean, sometimes we get... Oh no, like we're probably not gonna get a new thingy. New spell. But so okay, so if I remember right, we're trying to like track a little girl who is like for some reason super attuned to the elements. Elira, am I glad to see you? I'm at my wit's end. Every day I've worked conjuring upon Sancha, and she's drinking a potent herbal elixir I had delivered from Gdania. but her condition worsens, and watching her mother's health decline is not helping Gaddy to master her magics. Void Scent have been drawn by her untamed Aether a few times now, and I've just barely managed to fight them off. I've reached my limits, to be quite honest, and I think Gaddy would benefit from your calming presence. Will you come with me back to their cabin? Yeah. Learning about Hinagashi and Doma, basically China. Yeah. Wait. How many... There's the Aether here. The fringes. Oh, we got quite a bunch to do. Okay. But I have a feeling that one... Let's go see if it gives us an option. And just what it just happens to be. Serpent Marshal Brookstone. Do you have a thingy? Okay, he does. Corporal Tiato, a moment if you would. The Alliance has seen fit to charge the Twin Adder with overseeing the occupation of Kashmir Alliance for the interim. As an adventurer, I realize it is your wont to attend to the matters both great and small in all corners of the realm. Though it should go without saying that you must uphold your obligations to the Twin Adder and the Orreys and Alliance. Thus, I would ask for your aid in a reconnaissance mission here in the Fringes. Pray speak with Lieutenant Malko when you are ready to receive a briefing. She will oversee the operation. Oh. Okay. Let's get much of this done. Oh. My eyes see me? It can't be. But it is. Lyra Tiatu, the Griffin's Bane herself. What? Yes, the great hero who defeated the Griffin atop Balsar's wall, bringing his planes of conquest to a shuddering halt. I can think of no other tithe that so aptly befits your prowess. Pity no one else seems to think so. But enough of that. What brings the illustrious Griffin's Bane here to Kashmir Ryans? Serpent Marshal Brookstone has requested you assist in my investigation. This is such an honor. I'll do my best not to disappoint you. Goodness me, where are my manners? Tala Mulko, military records officer, at your service. I cannot offer much in the way of combat, but if you should have any inquiries regarding historical matters, you need only ask. Now then, let me apprise you of our current situation. Shortly after taking control of Kashmir Ryans, we discovered a number of confidential documents left behind by the Garleans, prisoner records dating back to the beginning of Alamigo's occupation. As you might have guessed, a great many were conscripted and sent away to subjugate new territories. A surprisingly large number were executed as a reminder of what would happen should any step out of line. What we weren't expecting, however, was a number of prisoners listed as simply as whereabouts unknown. We thought perhaps they met some ill fortune during their imprisonment, or even escaped, but we could find no other documents to suggest what had become of them. What? Why'd my headset just beep at me? Be they living or deceased, it is now our duty to find them, not just for our own records, mind you, but their loved ones as well. They deserve the peace of mind knowing what happened here. Would that this were a recent incident, though. It will be no easy task ascertaining their whereabouts after 20 years, but I believe I know where we might begin our investigation. The Atana have called these lands home before even the Alamegans came to settle here. As luck would have it, the resistance has established cordial relations with their people. Perhaps they remember something of what happened all those years ago. Okay. Why does everyone like to stay outside? Alamegan prisoners captured 20 years ago? Yes, I remember. When the Garleans gained their foothold here, they interned in any and everyone. Striders, Antana, it mattered not. Most were forced to serve in the Garlean military. See, there's not... That one's not dispatched to other lands from which they were never to return. If I'm not mistaken, the prisoners remained taken to a small village to the south. I cannot say what transpired there, but the settlement was heavily guarded. I fear the worst for them. Settlement to the south? Why, that would have to be the Bitter Mill. I recall records of its residents seeking asylum in Gridania when the Garleans first arrived. The place was all but razed to the ground. Let's begin our search there. Perhaps something of value still remains in the rubble. Okay. Well, it's kind of on the way to that. Startled soldier. This place was supposed to be deserted, yeah? What are Garleans doing here? They cannot be allowed to leave. Get them. What? Hi! I want my chocobo. Wow. Bye. Goodness, that's smart. Perhaps I should have devoted more time to combat training, though no amount of training would make me a match for the renowned Griffin's Bane. That was a magnificent display. Garlean soldiers were certainly the last thing I expected to find in these abandoned and otherwise forgotten buildings. Managed to catch them unawares, but I'm quite certain this investigation would have ended poorly had you not arrived. Still, I find this quite curious. By all rights, the Garleans should be too busy contending with the resistance to waste time in a place like this. What were they doing here? I'm afraid our search for answers only raised more questions. If we are to make sense of any of this, we must search the place from top to bottom after my heart returns to my chest. Hey, that's the only thing we need to do, right? Yep, goodbye. Okay, so there's like 3 and 2. To the east. Somewhere over there. Do we want to go hunting for it? I mean, we might as well. I have a feeling it's like somewhere in this settlement. And I feel like we probably should have been there already. Oh. Don't mind me. We are going to want to fly here quickly. Oh wait, that's not the edge of the map. Meh. Alright. This is like a big map. So it's probably like somewhere over here. Oh, we haven't even... We should probably go there at some point. I'm sure the MSQ will take us there. Stormblood was the first time graphics got better, you think? I thought they did like a general update. And like, that's why everything looks better now. It was like a year ago, right? And it was like retroactive. But it was like right when I switched expansions, and so I didn't know if it was the expansion or other stuff. Blink. Brother Simeon has found us out, Lyra. I'm sorry for dragging you into this. Did I not make myself sufficiently clear, Sylphie? My permission was contingent upon your promise to refrain from rash and thoughtless action. Yes, Guildmaster, and I've done my best to fulfill that promise, I swear. I gave this matter a great deal of thought before deciding it was best for everyone. I will not doubt your sincerity, Acolyte, but imagine my surprise when I was informed of your request for an advance elixir. No mention of such was included in your reports, and thus I did come to investigate. And now I find you concealing the presence of a Pagel. Even from a distance, the nature of Gaddy's aura was unmistakable. A Pajali child without guidance is an exceedingly dangerous thing, Sylphie. You know this. Her aether, wild and radiant, will grow ever as she does, and so too shall the power of the fiends which gather to feed upon it. Should Gaddy draw the attention of a greater void scent, the entire region would suffer from its depredations. I've seen what happened. The worst episodes are when she's overcome by fear for her mother's health. That's why I judge it safer to keep them together. Ah, Sylphie, I'd almost forgotten that stubborn streak of yours. But I do recognize that responsibility for this situation falls not upon your shoulders alone. 'Twas my failing as Guildmaster to have overlooked the birth of a Pagel in the first place. Will you take Gaddy back to the Stillglade Fan now? Such was my intention. I followed the whispers through the forest, yet by the time I arrived here, the house was already laid empty. They may have marked my approach. You mean they're not here? Sancho shouldn't be walking around with her condition. Her heart's too weak for that kind of exertion. Then we must waste no time in tracking them down. Not only for Sancho's well-being, Gaddy's concern for her mother could consume her at any moment. Do you know where they might have gone? They meant to avoid us, then heading north to cross the shallows of the Vildina River would be their only choice. We should hurry. Couldn't they have, like, met us somewhere more convenient? Wait. Oops. That saves us, like, what, 30 seconds? Oh, that was not a tree. Gee, I wonder what that is. There, you're here. There were strange whispers coming from everywhere around the house. I got scared, so we ran away. You must be Gaddy. Those whispers you heard were the voices of the elementals. You need not fear them, though it was wise to heed their warning. Your brother E. Simeon. What do you want with us? 'Tis clear you are well aware of my purpose here, and I understand that you are disinclined to trust the words of a conjurer. But pray believe me when I say that neither Sylvie nor Lyra betrayed their promise to you. Simply put, Gaddy's aether has grown too strong to be concealed. I suggest we return to the house and discuss how best to resolve this quandary, a solution to which we might all agree. We all might agree. It's all right, Mama. The angry whispers are quiet now. We can go home. Gaddy says it's all right. Then I suppose we should go. Do we just have to walk our little butts back there now? Why is my headset beeping at me? Yeah, I'm just gonna teleport part of it. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, WoW does this too sometimes. To, like, it just, all it does is it makes your playtime bigger. It's designed to try and make you keep playing more. For no other purposes, back and forth, back and forth. And they're like, it makes the world feel bigger and immersive. No, it's just dumb. Like, a really bad hangnail. I don't even think it's a hangnail. It's like my nail actually like partially split a little bit, like maybe like a millimeter, and I like peeled it off, but now it's just painful. Alright, in we go. Glad you all, like, chilled without me. So rude. I've never seen anyone with horns like mine before. He feels like the ground at the end of a summer's day, warm and comforting. I like him. Guildmaster used his art to ease the pain in my chest. I feel much better, but he will not convince me to give up Gaddy so easily. Yeah, come with us, you dum-dum. Brother Isumi questioned Gaddy and her mother the whole way back. He said that Gaddy's connection to her magic is entirely instinctual, which is not exactly a safe method for a child. From what Gaddy and her mother have told me, the girl has received no formal guidance in how to contain her aether. Gaddy's Pajali instincts allow her to suppress her aura when calm, but that will become increasingly difficult as her power grows with age. Eventually, even the briefest onslaught of emotion, a surge of anger, a whisper of fear, will be enough to shatter her control. And that's why I thought it best to teach Gaddy here at home. Unlike other Pajal, she's lived her whole life with her mother. Taking her away from Sancha now would be disastrous. I know only too well the effect such a separation can have on a child. You agree with me, don't you, Lyra? Or do you think we should follow the letter of Gridania's law? Yeah, there are exceptions to the rule. This is Anakin! You side with Sylphie in this matter? Truth be told, I find myself in agreement. Gaddy's upbringing is an extremely rare case among the Pajal. It seems that it may, indeed, be the lesser risk to allow the girl to remain with her mother. Then does this mean... However, if we were to avoid an escalation of these attacks, I must insist that Gaddy learn the intricacies of her power under the official supervision of the Conjurer's Guild. You are moving to Gridania. Acolyte Sylphie, I hereby assign you the duty of overseeing the Pajal Gaddy's formal education at this abode. Oh, I thought they were going to move to Gridania. Your status as a member of the guild should satisfy the demands of the law and custom. And be sure to thank Lara for her assistance. I would not have permitted this breach of tradition were you not accompanied by a white mage of such high standing. I won't let you down, Guildmaster, or the Conjurer's Guild. Pray understanding that this ruling comes with a caveat. If Gaddy does not show marked improvement within the time period I dictate, then I shall be forced to relocate her to Stillglade's Fane. Thank you, Brother Isumi. This means so much to us. Gaddy, I see you are a kind child who cares deeply for her mother, yet you must not lose yourself in another's life. Look within and master the magics which infuse you. Show you are capable of controlling your own destiny, and make your mother proud. I will. I'll do anything to make Mama happy, and I don't want to disappoint Sylphie or Lyra either. Very well. I return to Gridania immediately and prepare an education manual for Sylphie. I'll see the Guildmaster on his way. If you need me, I'll be waiting outside. Okay. I'll study really hard, you'll see. Mama will be so proud of me. For so long I have avoided such a confrontation. I did not expect Brother Isumi to be so understanding. Well, like, you kind of forced it. I'm so glad that Sancha and Gaddy can still live together. Thank you, Lyra. This might have gone very differently if I hadn't you around to help. Still, we have to make sure that Gaddy learns to control her aether before too long. We can only expect so much leniency from Brother Isumi. I say we keep working away at our own studies as much as we can, and give Gaddy a good example to follow. Sylphie appears overwhelmed, but she always wanted. Level 70. It's gonna take a while. Alright. I guess we'll go back. Oh, we can fly here. Nope, nope. I thought we could fly. Wait, it says achievement complete. Oh, we're in Yangsh. One more left. Right, that means fate, right? Alright, Yugiri. Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. Here, it's a shinobi's tool for when a more discreet approach is required. Use it with these darts. They are coated with an alchemical reagent that induces a deep sleep. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Were circumstances different, we could engage them directly, but for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We'll use our blowguns to incapacitate them. Regardless of your familiarity with such weapons, you are a veteran warrior, and I am sure it will come naturally to you. Nevertheless, practice is in order. Okay. That person's... They're trying to eat me. Well, do you deserve it? There. The soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its mark, he should fall within moments. Search your surroundings for any perusal. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the soldier and use the blowgun with left click. No, he's right there. I shot him in the butt. I didn't mean to do that. Well done, my friend. Now give me your map. There is a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Worry not. I shall be with you every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. Okay. This is fun. Let's shoot more people in the butt. I shot him in the chest. It kind of makes it less fun when it like lights up when you're in range. Like, can I do it without that, or do I have to be at the right zoom level? Shot him in the lower back. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, I wanted to do a headshot. The last Imperial soldier crumbles to the ground to sleep. You put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin Yugiri. Okay. Like, we were here earlier. I don't understand why we just can't, you know, sneak around. We should totally take this dude's boat. Or, you know, swim. We could swim it too, I suppose. Less fun, though. Alright, I don't even really remember what we're doing here, but okay. Excellent work, Lara. They appear to be none the wiser. The villagers are being held in the castrum to the south, Luminous. Once it was the base of operations for the Garlean occupation, until 10 or so years ago, when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now the castrum serves as little more than a storage facility. I spy 2 sentries near the gate. As you have proven yourself to have impeccable aim, I would ask that you incapacitate them. This very hill should offer you a clear shot. Yeah, okay. Remember when we ran around looking for like aether thingies and we totally saw them just kind of chilling and we were like, peace! They're still there. It's been like 3 weeks. Alright. Oh, I could totally headshot time. Oh, we can't do headshots? Oh, that's fun. We'll do a shoulder shot. What was that? Butt shot. The 2 sentries slumber side by side. No others appear to be forthcoming. Fine work, Lara. You have a gift for the ways of the shinobi. This way is clear. Let us move closer and see what has become of the villagers. Okay. Is she like chilling next to where we shot the dudes? Oh, we moved them. That's nice. Sir, the on from the other villagers are assembled for inspection. Very good. I will address them personally. Attention! Shortly, you all will be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers. We don't know the first thing about Magitech. It'd take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your Keith and kin rose up in rebellion. Therefore, you bear the responsibility for its repair. If you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn how, then your village may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rebel. I am needed at the castle. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they're taken to the other facility, it will be too late. Or if we are to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? Then let us be about it. Ooh. Okay. Try on. Okay. Compare. Yes, we need. Okay. Yeah. Equip. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the safety of the villagers. To wit, we must infiltrate the castrum without raising the alarm. I will deal with any soldiers near the entrance. Stand watch for the others approaching from the north until you hear my signal. Oh. This is so weird. Back to the butt sheeting position. For mercy, you spy no Imperial patrols bound for the castrum. A hawk's cry pierces the silence. Yagiri is waiting. Sodding a lot of you. 5 more minutes. No, you sign off first. Speak softly, lest the others hear us. What of the outside? Yeah, nothing's there. That is good. We may proceed as planned. The ones shall not soon wake. However, the others are too close to the villagers. Incapacitating them as I did the others, as I did these ones, is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a changing of the guard is in order. You have your pick of uniforms. They shall not protest. Yeah, I think we're supposed to go with this one. The uniform appears more or less your size. What would happen if you picked the one too small or too big? Would it say no? With all due care and consideration, you relieve the sleeping soldier of their uniform. You have chosen one to your liking, then? Excellent. I shall hide the others where none will find them. Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms in case the items in your possession are not to your liking. Why didn't we just borrow the stray ones? Why do we have to, like, naked pee thing, bottomless burlap sack? What's this? The sack appears to be filled with a nigh infinite supply of Imperial equipment, though it would be best if you don't attempt to put that cursory assessment to proof. Okay. This Kabuto and Teko should match the Ubagi, Hakama, and Choka in your possession. And with that, you have the full set. I am sure that once you change, it will seem as though it was bespoke. You will need to give the soldiers guarding the villagers a proper Imperial salute to complete the deception and convince them to come here, where I will be waiting to deal with them. We do not need to be weird and, like, take clothes off a sleeping person. Are you going to make us kill you? Let me guess. Hangover, eh? I've been there. Woke up once After a late night drinking, didn't find my kombucha until days later. You don't want to know what it was filled with, let me tell you. Okay. Slash Imperial Salute. Change of the guard. Is it about bloody time? Just looking at these on is making me depressed. Reminds me of when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. Hello there. Are you new? Yes. Imperial Salute. Is that time already? Not that I'm complaining, mind. But I thought the others would be gone longer. You can click it, yeah. I could click it? All this time, every time I've had to do something like that, I could have clicked it? Okay, why is this stupid headset beeping at me again? And why do my... Does it have like a low battery? Sorry, this is probably gonna be a little annoying for a bit. It's 98%. Beep? The dreaded beep boop intermittent disconnect reconnect. Yeah, that's what it's doing. Wi-Fi from the... I don't have Wi-Fi on the PC. I'm doing good time in the MSQ. Nice. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what this... I do not like this headset. I might return it. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. I think the solution literally might be just no use. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others, and with that there are no more soldiers to trouble us. You can dispose of the accursed uniforms too. It's time to guide the villagers to freedom. Free the Doman villagers. Okay. Quickly.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
No.
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true.
I have like something in my
Even if
teeth.
you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help, all right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost, our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... After everything?
Ooh! Mount speed has increased. Wait, can we fly? Not yet. Wait. There you are. None of that's gonna be good. Okay. Apologies, Lyra. I was lost in thought. Mayhap they still have the right of it. Mayhap we are fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet I believe, I have to believe that in their hearts of hearts, they still... Now is not the time. We must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it to the soldiers ere they wake. Medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall recent events. They will suspect they fell asleep at their posts and be reluctant to discuss it with others. It is not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. Tend to the last two I put to sleep. I shall see to the others. I did not need to do that. Wait, does a few more years? Like him. Fine. I swear we had more time with Chocobo. Where did Chocobo go? Mother, is that you? Seriously? Chocobo! Okay. Seriously? Okay, this guy's gonna go over here, I guess. I wanna go home. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I wanna go to bed. I had a little about an hour ago and it went straight to my head. Alright, there she is.
Forgive me for making you search.
Why is the frame rate suddenly seem much worse?
It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea. To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? They were
They
happy
are
to
in
hear
good
you
health,
arrive.
then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me. That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kayan and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Good men all, brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them and Doma. But, in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me?
No.
He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
Yeah, it will not always be that way.
So I pray, and thus do I labor to see a new day dawn, regardless of my misgivings. When all is said and done, we can but carry on, together.
Something in eyelash.
An Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
Okay. Wait. Nah. Leave me alone. Can I not go there when... I'm not attuned to that either? Oh. Fine, we'll go here. And then we swim to it. Right, I think it's this way. Lyra, bid you welcome. No. Come, we must tell the others of this airship or hear what they know of it.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
We freed them, along with many others. Gosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all. We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child.
Why is he suddenly like, let's not do anything?
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I will not forsake them!
Yugiri, wait!
What now?
I think we can't. Well, and I have this. Any of them look nice? Maybe. I will not pursue her. It is for her to think on our master's words and recognize the futility of her course. Those, at least, are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes this soon. Whee! Wait, who are you talking to? Did Gosetsu send you to stop me? Then you come of your own free will? I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. A scant moments ago, I received the Crown Prince itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. To seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yotsuyu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The kami could not have blessed us with more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him, Lara. I will. Not alone. I know the odds. I know what he is capable of, and that in an open confrontation, I will likely die. But if I do not, if I succeed, then countless lives will be saved. Doma, Alamigo, everything will change. One life for that world is a price I would pay 1,000 times over. What is it? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you mean to join me? Thank you. Thank you. Cannot well express what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Yazuka Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. What have a feeling this is a trap? Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you heard two rebels plotting to kill the Clown Prince. God, stupid, stupid, stupid. You know how this ends. And they have only themselves to blame. You have to tell them. You have to. See? It's a trap. We have to go all the way over there? Ugh. I have a feeling we have to go to that dungeon. This feels like it should be a raid. And crossing this water, it's probably going to dismount us. I was really hoping it wouldn't. Alright, let's do this. This is far enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. That is an upgrade. Okay. Xenos' itinerary is as follows. He'll depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the Moon Gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. We'll continue onto these very docks where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. So this is, the story's either going to take one of two alternatives. One, you know, Orange Boy turns us in and Yagiri dies or something. Or two, he is secretly helping us to, he's going to secretly help us. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appeals ideal for concealment. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. Then it is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. If discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escortive is of no consequence, which means that we will have 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. Yeah, we're totally going to be ambushed. All that remains is to wait. I trust that you are ready. We're going to be ambushed because this is a thingy.
He comes.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
Can we kill the other lady?
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark. Or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
See, he knew.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kayed! For Doma!
Ah!
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
We were so betrayed. I mean, I don't know if we could really call it a betrayal as much as, a snitch. I can't use Chocobo. No, Kobo, I know. How mean. Oh, those don't look good. So this is like, he's like a zombie. Not anymore. Ow.
die. Leave this to me.
All right.
Aww. Well done, Beast. You have earned the right to look.
Let us put you to the proof.
No, I must fight on. I must.
Run, beast, run.
Dark reflections. Did he heal?
Give me something to remember. Run, beast, run.
No, I need to go out. Oh.
Don't stop now.
Is this just like a survive thing? Because like I'm not doing very much damage to him and I don't think I can do anything else.
Run, beast, run. Give me something to remember.
Oh, wait, there was a dark reflection. I missed it.
I see.
I died. Was I supposed to die there?
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
What?
Oh, how right I was to spare your life.
It's very pretty. He has eyeshadow.
Hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds, live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world, live.
Is he telling us that we have to live so that he can torture us? It's very anime.
You are not worthy.
Oh, they're fighting with us. Okay, I thought they were gonna fight against us.
From them, you imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are!
Oh, hi, Alice. I kind of forgot you were around.
Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them!
Someone shoot her.
My lord?
I'm a little confused. 'Tis not that will not heal with time. Ugh. It's alright. Here, have some water. I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going on through that man's head, but I am hearty glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alphino. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan, how all of you people had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall. That is neither here nor there. Can manage on my own. Alright, everyone ready? Ah, we get to fly. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. You have no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Alright, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, are we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. Alright. Alright, that is where we're going, right? How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. Suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi, too.
How are you feeling, my lady? Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Well, you should probably pull these buns inside where they're not going to go wet. Just a thought.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
Need to put baby to sleep, but there was some interesting foreshadowing or something.
And there they are!
That there's going to be a rebellion, which is like the theme of this game.
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What?
She would
You'll
have.
forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return. For there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
Does the theme of this expansion, like, kill Xenos?
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Okay. Speak with your comrades. I will be traveling to the Azim Steppe, Lyra. I found Lord Hien once before, and I'm confident I can do so again. Moreover, it was me whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver him our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of our hearts. Too long has it been since I looked upon his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if he were to join us in the search, I should add. I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me, and there's Fadola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. That is all he's ever known, but unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me understand a lot of other things. Apno. In the meantime, how shall I occupy myself? The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Charlian or Alda, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but in no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Hien intrigues us, Lyra, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There's also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kagane. Dealing with this troublesome Aetherite, I could go on, but you understand. So it goes. We have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Azim Steppe at once. You will be joining us, Lyra? That was not phrased as a question. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, you will need us to come back sooner. You better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many malms to travel before we reach reunion. Wait, don't leave yet. Is he going to join our party? Here, take these for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after all what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. Thank you. When you come back, we will finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom. So don't keep us waiting too long. Ah, persimmon leaf sushi. Okay. We can fly now. It's gonna stop raining now, right? Meanwhile, in the keep of Doma Castle. Ooh, kill the mean lady. Although she's a villain, so she's probably gonna be a raid boss.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself. Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds, they render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope, to make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness.
Why is she getting another chance in the first place?
Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
We don't love anyone, so...
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Meanwhile, in the fringes of Gir Abania...
Aye, this is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are. Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
That's cool. Wait, what? If this is the work of the eyes? Like, is Alphino the eyes, or if Estinian coming to join us? Because that'd be nice. Like, good Estinian. Yanksha. Oh. Does that mean we can... Nope. Oh, the thingy tuning. Yeah. Should not be surprised that he sought refuge in the steppe. We were separated during a skirmish in the northern mountains. A pity we have no time to speak at length. There is no rest for the righteous. Godspeed. We have both long roads ahead of us. Good luck to us both, eh? Right. So, what kind of place is that in steppe? Alright, should we leave it here? Because it feels like if we do, it's going to set off a sequence of events. Alright, and I think we're kind of like at time-ish for this. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream next Wednesday, because if I'm too lazy to do my paper, I'm going to do it then. But yeah. Hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your night. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around. And I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. Where's the end scene? Bye, guys. I really should just, like, duplicate this and stream to and, like, move it below the Final Fantasy things so that it's easier to get back and forth to. Like this. Final Fantasy, boom, end stream. Anyways, y'all have a good night. I'll see you later. Bye.